single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day.
2, 3. The topic for today is going to be how to blow up your Facebook, right? How to get you guys start getting more engagement, more comments, more eyeballs looking at your content so you guys can go out and create more relationships and get more momentum inside of your business. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and share my screen. Now I'm going to go through how to really level up your Facebook. Let's go ahead and get to it. So Facebook training. All right, family. So look, first things first, if you guys really want to level up your Facebook, you know, there's a couple different things that you guys have got to make sure of and go ahead and get this in order today. Number one, you've got to have a clean cover photo. You've got to have a clean profile picture so people can see that it's you. And you've got to create a bio that is going to be super short, sweet, and catchy. Okay. Money was only entrepreneur, investor. Boom. I even got my snap on here. Okay. What else you guys are going to be able to do is you guys can actually add on everything, right? You guys can add on your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your YouTube. So now anybody that ends up funneling to your Facebook, guess what? You guys can now bring them to all of these other platforms to see what it is that you do. So if you haven't actually edited these details, go ahead and attach all your other platforms on there today. Next thing, you guys are going to need to work on your featured photos, right? You guys can see you can actually pick a handful of selected featured photos to really give people a sneak peek on what it is that you do. And before people even speak to you, now they can get an idea of who you are and your mindset. So you guys should take, 6 to 9 really high quality pictures and go put them in your featured photos. Okay. Next thing I want you guys to think about, your friends. Okay. Between your photos and your friends, you guys are going to need to put out a lot of content, but your friends, here's the deal. Facebook, you're only allotted 5,000 friends. So you guys need to be adding new faces every single day to this platform. If you guys are not adding new faces, you guys are going to be wondering why you're not getting new engagement on this platform. So every day, if you want to really max out your friends list, you've got to get involved with new people seeing your content. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get it. So there's going to be multiple ways that you guys can actually go ahead and grow your page. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first thing that I want to go ahead and lead into. Go to the search bar. Okay. If we go to the search bar, here's the first way that you guys can actually build this business. Believe it or not, you can actually find people that live in any state, any city, any country simply by typing it in right here. People who live in, could be anywhere. Let's just do California. Okay. So when you go here and you click people, now you guys are going to be able to see all of these different people. Guess what? They live in Cali. They're all in different parts of California. So what you guys should be doing on a daily basis, guess what you can do it right here? Add friend, add friend, add friend, right? Boom. And you guys are going to see so many people that are in these different cities or states that you've never even connected to. So somebody in Cali, I can go through, leave a little bit of engagement, okay, whatever it is. Give a couple likes, give a compliment, and now you guys can get in somebody's DM just like this, all the way out in a different city, state, or country. Love your page and mindset. Boom. Just like that, I just reached out to somebody who lives in a completely different area. So what you guys can do, what I've been able to do over the past couple of years is I've literally went in here and I've typed in all different places around the world, people who live in United Kingdom. Okay, people say, well, D, how do I build in different cities, states, and countries? Guess what? You can literally pick exactly where it is that you want to build, exactly where it is that you want to grow your following. Okay. So all right here, you guys can see it. These are all different people who live in different areas of the UK. And all you've got to do is go through, take your time, and go network. Yes, it's a grind. Yes, it's going to take your time. But most people are not willing to do this. That's why most people are not getting the results that they want. So this is what I did for 15, 20, 30 minutes every single day, whether it was in the morning, whether it was at nighttime. And I went and I built relationships. I went and I added new faces because I knew you're going to make more impact. You're going to make more income with people that you don't know versus people that you do know, if you guys don't know that already. So that was something I really just had to go out and do. Okay. So someone like this, You're gonna see all these different chairmen that you never even met, but you just never went out and actually created a connection. So look at this guy. This guy studied a degree in college. He's getting great engagement. Look at this. He gets more engagement than every single one of us on this call. But you never be able to reach out to somebody like that if you never actually took the time to do this. Somebody had a question? Bet. All right, here's the next tip for you guys. You see how there's 40 comments on this post, okay? A lot of you guys didn't know this. Whenever you see 20, 10, 30, 40, 70 comments, guess what? The second that you drop a comment, every single person that dropped a comment on that post is gonna get a notification that you just dropped a comment. So what does that mean? That means I'm showing you how to work harder, not smarter. That means I can press one button and I can get my post in front of 40 faces. Let me show you. So there's 40 people that commented right here. Guess what? The second that I drop anything, boom, that just notified 40 people right there. Now I'm gonna have 40 people going back to check out, yo, who's Define Dreams? Who's Dylan Fine? Now they're gonna go back and look at my page. So anytime you guys are on Facebook, you should start paying attention to where do you see comments. If you see comments, guess what you should be doing? You should be dropping a comment so everybody else can see you. Watch this. Happy anniversary to this beautiful, hardworking, dedicated girl. Look at this. Congratulations. How hard is this? Congrats. Boom. Guess what? That comment just showed up in front of 10 people's feeds. Now they're all going to go see what I do. Something that's so simple, okay? Now, let's go ahead and keep it moving for the day. So if you guys go to your notifications right here, you guys are going to see every single day, guess what you guys have? They're actually going to bring up the birthdays that are going on. So here's what I do every single day. I'm going to go and I'm going to click on the birthdays. So the way the algorithm works, you guys might have 5,000 friends, but guess what? Your post might only get showed to 5-10% of those people. So if you're not engaging with new faces, guess what? Your algorithm is going to show the same 20 people your post every single day. So you need to learn how to comment on different people's pages. So honestly, I went through all these birthdays today. I already sent everybody a message. Blessings and abundance. So here's what a lot of people don't understand as well. You have to plant the seed before you can actually get the fruit. So some of you guys, you're never planting the seed. That's why you're going out to your field and you're like, yo, where is all the fruit? You've got to take the time to plant the seed. So guess what? I might not close Jessica on the first day that I just said happy birthday, but I'm gonna tell you what happens. I planted a seed. Now she's gonna be watching my content. I'm gonna be seeing her content, and now we're in each other's algorithm. Now she's gonna be seeing what's going on for the next couple of weeks. So at the end of the day, it's not about closing somebody on the first encounter. If I meet any one of you guys, Vanessa, if I met you at the gas station today, my intention is not to close you the first day. My intention is to plant the seed, create the relationship, and let the content and let our conversation end up building the relationship as the days go by, okay? So that's what you guys got to think about. That one like, that one comment, no, it might not close them right there, but you're creating the bond. You're building that bond every single day that they see your content, all right? So that's the other thing. You got to comment on the birthdays every single day. The next way that you guys are going to be able to build relationships, okay, so you can do it through typing in places. The second thing you can do it is what I like to call through influencers, okay? So you can find influencers like Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, and this is also what I did every single day for years, right? For years. Here's what I would do. I would go on people like Gary Vee's page, and I would go through, and let's just use this one right here, okay? So number one, you're knocking two birds out with one stone. Not only are you're consuming personal development from guys like this, but now you're able to build your network. So people say, well, social media is too much. No. If you use it the right way, you're doing multiple things at one time. So look, not only am I going to consume the personal development, but I'm also going to be able to create relationships. So let me give you guys an example. Advertising through the years, the evolution of attention. So you guys are going to learn that attention is right here on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. So you guys are going to learn a lot just listening to guys like this. But let me show you how to build a network, okay? Number one, you consume the content and you drop a comment that relates to the post. And let me show you why. So look at this. If you're a business leader, strategist, especially if you're getting into, let me know if you think about the comments below. So look at this. Let me just drop a comment real quick. Marketing your brand is everything. Okay, now look, When you drop that comment, remember what I told you about what happens when you drop a comment on a post? All these get notified, right? So not only did all of them get notified, but here's the deal. When you guys start looking in here, you can see all of these other people that commented that are like-minded, just like you. You provide endless value. Wow, it's real. So guess what you should be doing? You should be going through and you should be liking 30 of these comments. Because let me ask you something. When have you ever got a notification and you didn't go back and check out who that person was, right? When have you ever got a notification and you didn't go out and check out who that person was? Guess what? They all do the same for you. So what do you think happens if I go out and I give 30 likes? Guess what? I got 30 people going back to check out my page. You see the psychology of that? So you can go ahead and give 30 likes. You can go ahead and give 20 comments. You always add value, right? Something that's so simple. You always add value. Leave a reply without a doubt. Always learning. You see, here's the key, okay? If you want to build a massive audience, if you want to build an organization all over the world, think about this. Become an influencer in the audience of an influencer. Become an influencer in the audience of an influencer. So what does that mean? Let's say Gary Vee drops a post every single day. And guess what I do every day? Let's say I go comment and I go engage with 30 people on that post every day. Well, guess what? The audience of Gary Vee is going to start to notice my name. They're going to start remembering me because I'm showing up so much. So guess what? I became an influencer in the audience of an influencer. You see how that worked out? That's how powerful this is. So guess what? Go like 30 comments. Go comment on 20 of these comments. And here's the next thing I want you to do. Here's the next part of the equation. I want you to go to the likes. Okay, you see how there's 816 likes on here? The cool part about Facebook is it actually breaks out the likes into different sections. So you have the likes, you have the hearts, you have the loves, right? And you have all these other ones with more. So here's what I do. I'm going to go to the loves because I know this is people that took the time to absorb it and really engage with the content. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through, I'm going to add friends. It takes me 5 minutes to go and add 50 new people, literally. Not even 5 minutes. I could honestly probably do it in 120 seconds, being real. Some of you guys say, well, I don't have time to build social media. That's an excuse. You do have time. You're just not willing to go do it. So look, all these people that I just added friends, look at this. You have no idea what chairman you guys are meeting, but you never took the time. Look at April. I could click on any of these and they're all savages. Be courageous enough to speak your truth and strong enough to take the backlash. Some people tell me every single day, well, D, there's nobody in my city that's like-minded. Everybody in my city is lazy. Nobody wants to spend that $200 to invest in themselves. Well, here's what you don't know. There's people all over the world that you've never met, that you've never talked to, that are begging for something like this. And all you have to do is go put out content and go reach out. But are you willing to do it? So add friend. Something that's so simple. Add friend, go engage, 1 or 2 posts. Okay, she's killing it. I love her mindset. So I'm going to go engage on 2 posts. I'm going to drop a comment, and I'm going to get in her DMs. All right, she didn't accept me yet. But guess what I can still do? Add friend. I can still get in her DMs. Love your page and mindset. There's 2 ways in this business. You either hunt or you be hunted. Guess what? We do both. We do both. If you really want to create success, you've got to learn to be in the field. And when you be in the field enough, people are going to start hitting you up. But you've got to learn to do both. So that's that part. The last part I want to show you how to really expand your network is by being able to use groups. So I showed you guys how to do it in places. I showed you how to do it through influencers. Now I want to show you how to do it through groups. Okay? Here's how you do it through groups. Go in your search bar. You guys realize there's a whole section, right? Even if I were to just type in entrepreneur right here, you type that in, there's a whole section on the side where you guys can actually click on groups, okay? Boom, wow. Entrepreneur groups, thousands of entrepreneurs all around the world. Wow, how did I never know about this before? This is where the keys are. So entrepreneur, let's just jump in this group right here. If you guys are not in this group, let me know, and I'm gonna show you something that we can do. I can actually invite all of you guys into this group, and guess what? Now we can all start to be an influencer in the audience of an influencer. So easy. Boom, right here, send invite. Now you're in this group. So let me show you what we do in groups like this. All entrepreneurs, look at something that's crazy. Sometimes you're going to see, grateful to be in the group, to connect with fellow entrepreneurs. Do tell me what industry you're in. Yo, look at this. They're giving you the opportunity to go ahead and drop your link in front of 64 people to see what you do in your business. That's crazy. All of these people are looking for a way to make money. And all you got to do is drop your link and go create relationships. So some people wonder like, yo, how does somebody get hundreds of likes on their posts? Well, it's because guess what? They're going in there engaging with a lot more people than you. They're getting in groups. They're showing love. They're getting on influencers. They're showing love. What are you doing to engage with new faces every day? You see? This is the difference. This is what most people are not willing to do. So guess what I could do right now? I could actually go ahead and take my link and I could put it right here in this chat. Drop my link. Everybody's dropping their link. So guess what I could do? I am. Boom. Just like that. Now everybody's going to go see what I do. Drop your business links below. You see how much value is in here? 70 people in business dropping their links. Okay, so this is how you guys network through groups. Last thing I want to show you guys is how the algorithm works for when you put out a post. How the algorithm works for when you put out a post. Let me show you. All right. I put out a post today already. You guys will always see me. I will always have a post out before this call most of the time. Because I understand you need to be consistent with social media every single day. Every day that you take off, you're missing a sale. You're missing somebody that you could have created a relationship, somebody that could have been watching you to see what you're putting on your TV show. So here's the deal. If I put out a post at 10 o'clock in the morning, what do you think happens by the time 5 p.m. comes around? My post is gone. It's at the bottom of the newsfeed. There's already been 100 people that have already commented on top of my post, right? Does that make sense? Let me show you how to boost your post to the top of the feeds. So if I put this out at 10 o'clock in the morning, and let's say a couple hours go by, did you know that every time that you guys go in here and you go into your comments, right? Every time that you guys go in here and you go leave a reply, like let's say I reply to Tracy's comment right here, watch this. Boom. So guess what? If you guys go on Facebook right now, I'd almost guarantee you that my post is at the top of your newsfeed. I'd almost guarantee it. Because if you guys pay attention, that's actually how Facebook works. It always put the post with the most engagement at the top of people's newsfeed. You know why? Look at this. Guess what the first post at the top of this feed is? I already knew it. It's got 11 comments. It's got comments. It's got engagement on it. It's got likes. So that's what Facebook wants to see. They want to see things with likes and engagement, and they put it at the top of the feed. That's why you see all these are at the top. Okay, does that make sense? So look, so if we go back to my post, if I get 4 comments in the first hour, some of you guys, you're going to go, and this is why Instagram and Facebook is different. Some of you guys, you're going to go ahead and you're going to go like and comment every single one right away. I don't want you to do that. I only want you to maybe like one, comment on one, and then go wait 2 hours and then come back and do it again. And that right there is going to keep boosting your feed all the way to the top of the page. The second thing you guys can do, if you guys go to edit right here, you guys can actually add on multiple pieces to your post. So a lot of you guys didn't know this, but guess what? Every time that you put out a post and you let's say I put out these words in this picture and I waited 2 hours, I responded to a comment and I waited 2 hours. Let's say I added a feeling onto this post. Guess what it does when I add any of these feelings onto the post? It boosts it back up to the top of the news feed. Guess what happens when I add any of my friends and tag them on this post? It's gonna boost it back up to the top of the news feed. Guess what happens when I go ahead and I check into a location? It's gonna boost it back up to the news feed. So what if I put out this picture and 2 hours later, I put out a feeling. And 2 hours later, I put in a check-in that I'm in Boston. And 2 hours later, I added a feeling. Now I got my post up from 9 o'clock to 10 p.m. and it's at the top of the feed all day. So people wonder, how do you get so engagement? How do you have so many people commenting and liking on your posts? Well, it's because I'm doing what it is that I taught you. So guess what? Yesterday I put out this post, 10:20 a.m. Look at this. I haven't even responded to these yet. So guess what? Today, I'm going to have even this post all the way at the top of the news feed because I still have to go back and engage with all this. Remember, you guys have got to learn how to play the game. So with that being said, family, this is how you really go ahead and take over Facebook. So any questions, anything you guys want to talk about, feel free to open up your mic, and I got you.
I got something to say as usual. Hope everybody's having a great morning, by the way. But I just want to speak on like the algorithm first off, because I've learned, because I was just running through the numbers, you know what I mean? Add message, 100 to 200 people. Be careful, you know, like how many people before you get blocked, like, well, jail, can you add and like comment and everything?
I would say you could probably do 30 to 40 of each. 30 to 40 ads, 30 to 40 comments, 30 to 40 likes.
Is that an hour?
Yeah. Yep.
Now I got one more thing. If anybody else don't got nothing else to say.
Go ahead.
People are going to talk shit. Be ready for it. I mean, I believe we all know this. We're all adults. But this is just for the ones that, you know.
I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. Let me show you.
I got a really quick answer.
Yes, sir.
I noticed like for negative comments, like on Facebook, if you were to get any negative comments, actually add value to the negative comment, like laugh it off, just ignore the fact that it's negative, but put something positive within like their negative comment. And other people will be like, oh, this guy's just enjoying his time, or he's just having a greater outlook instead of just feeding into the negativity. And I've noticed other people who are looking at that, they tend to resent more with you when they see that.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
So,
And it keeps your frequency up. It keeps your frequency protected.
right here in my DMs. Remember I told you, some people are going to like, they're going to comment, they're not going to do anything. So if we go through look at this. Bro, I got people that have been watching me for years that are finally hitting me up today. Look at Daryl. You want to see how long I've been talking to Daryl? Look what he says. He saw some of the team eating, 9:36 a.m. Let's see how long I've been talking to Daryl. Let's see this. 1/4/20. 1/4/20. Can we look at the date today? What's today's date? 2/2/20. Bro, that's a year. I've been talking to Daryl for a year. Look what he asked me a year ago. Hey, Dylan, can I ask you a serious question? How y'all got so rich and successful? Bro, I've been creating this relationship for a year. And guess what? Now he's finally hit me up today. Now we're going to jump on a call today. So my question to you is, are you willing to be consistent enough for a year to get the people that didn't believe in you to finally believe in you? Let's go through another one. Let's find another one. Right here. Let's see what he said. Yo, look how long I've been talking to. Oh, in Nigeria. Can someone read that date out loud? What's that say?
18, damn.
2018. So some of you guys are wondering, you're not seeing success in your first 3-6 months. Bro, I've been going at this for years, creating relationships, having people not believe in me, having people just watch my shit without actually reaching out. But now look at him. He's coming out 3 years later. Yo, what's the recipe, bro? I'd like to find out. I got you. I'm going to get you on the call today. Consistency kills anybody. Consistency is one of the most powerful parts of this business. Last one. Let's do one more. Mike. Let's see how long I've been talking to Mike. Let's see. Wow. 9/4/2020. 9/4/2020. Almost a half a year ago. Guess what he said today? From my content. What are these? How are people leveling up? I'm going to get him on a call today. You'll see him in the business. So that's what you guys got to think about. Are you ready to be consistent long enough for people to really believe that you're actually going all in this thing and you're not treating it like a joke? So with that being said, family, I hope you guys got massive value. Hope you guys took down your notes. Anything you guys need, feel free to let your mentors know. We're here for you every step of the way. And the last piece of advice I want to ask you guys is, how loud are you going to allow your name to be over the next 60, 90 days? Are people going to know your last name? Are people going to know Keenan, Vanessa, Air? Now is the time to go let them see it. So with that being said, family, I love you. I'll see you at the top because the whole squad is coming up together. Let's go.